Hi guys, it's jennibellie. Welcome to this flip. This flip is of my monthly challenge journal pages, and this is my monthly challenge journal which I recently made on video in the monthly challenge group in December. December's challenge was making a journal. So this is that journal. I'm going to show it to you, but I won't tell you what each of the challenges were in case you want to go in and either watch all of the videos, because I made a video for pretty much nearly 2 years now for that group. I think it'll be 2 years in March or April. So there's quite a few pages in here, but not all of the pages are in here because I've also created things on canvas. I've created them in other journals, altered books and things like that. So they're not all of them, but there are a few. I'm not going to tell you what the challenges were though. You can go and see them all. I don't want to spoil it for you. You can go see them all in the monthly challenge group, which I'll stick a link to below. There's over 4,000 people in there. So you know, you're in good company. It's where a lot of people share their first ever shares of art online. It's a very encouraging group, and every single month we pretty much get somebody that's never shared anything before sharing it in that group, because everybody in there is awesome. So this is quite big, so I had it like that because it's obviously quite big, and as you can see it's bulging out because my pages are actually, you know, quite big, so I needed a big journal. So what this is just a post box which I received some paper in. I got asked in the group, what is it that you've let me just check I don't have an address on this. Okay, I do. Let me try not to show it. So this is kind of one of these boxes that you get where when you buy paper. So if you buy paper online, these are the kind of boxes that they come in. They're basically the Amazon boxes but larger. So this is what it is, and this isn't going to stay like this. I shared in the video a different belt that I'm wanting to use for this journal. So this isn't stuck down. It's not stuck down because I want to alter this at some point, but the belt that I wanted to use is too big at the moment, so I think I need to fill up the journal a little bit more. Although as you'll see as soon as I open it, it's pretty full as it is. So I've collaged the outside and the inside to make it sturdy and beautiful. I haven't done anything with these parts yet because, as you can see, these grow with the journal, so the more that goes in, the more I can fold this to make it bigger. So I'm kind of waiting to see how big it's going to get, and then I'll paint the inside of that. I wouldn't collage these kind of things because it might limit, restrict how much you can fold it. So it's so big I haven't got room here. There, that's a bit better. Let me take these out. That's better. Okay. So this was a challenge last year where we made 3 of these pages. So here's one of mine. This is the second one. So you can see they're pretty big pages. I think these must be A3 in size at least, which is the size we use in the UK and actually the majority of the world, but I know the US don't use that. Basically an A3 size is about twice the size of a ledger-ish sized paper, your regular kind of paper. So that's the third one from that particular challenge. These aren't chronological, these are just however I've thrown them in. So the artwork underneath isn't mine, so I'm not going to show it, but it's what a member of the monthly challenge group of journal workshops sent me from a particular challenge, which I really love. So I've kept it in this journal. This page, I absolutely adore this page, and if you're in the group you'll know why. It reminds me of the kind of creation I would have done when I was a teenager, and all of these things in it, there's symbolism everywhere on this page, so I love it. And when I created it, I actually left it out in my studio for quite a while. So when I really love, the reason why I love creating on loose leaf pages is because I can then put them out into the studio as I want them. This one, or keep them out as inspiration as I want them. This one I also kept out for a while. I love this one. This isn't the challenge, but what I decided to do for this is kind of create a page out of a grimoire. So if any of you watch Grimm, that program where when he used to have the trailer and all of those beautiful books full of monsters, but beautiful books nonetheless, I was kind of using that as my inspiration. And I had a really fun time filming the video for this, because what I actually did was, rather than just say what the challenge was, I actually created a fairy tale story. So if you want to go and watch that, I actually told a story which you can go see. That was, I think this was April 2015, this challenge. I need to write on when they were, can't quite remember, but I think it was April 2015. Some of them, I'm not sure why I folded this, but for whatever reason I did. This, obviously, the writing in it has reasons behind it as well. This was the first challenge, and this is on my YouTube channel if you want to see that one. This one, I love this one. Again, this wasn't the challenge, but my inspiration for this was kind of an illustrated look to it. So that's what I took for this. Sometimes I use the challenge and then I add, you know, an extra challenge or whatever onto it. This is a more recent challenge, which I really enjoyed doing, actually. That one, it's a huge page as well. This one you can see on YouTube as well. This was July 2015, I think this one was. But I think they're the only two you can see on my YouTube channel. All the other ones you need to go and look in the monthly challenge group. And I only shared that one because people were asking me, what do you do with the fabric type canvas paper you make out of your paper towels, because I've done a tutorial on that, making this kind of canvasy fabric on my channel, which you can go see if you want to. And people are asking me what you do with it. Well, you can do anything with it, so I just incorporated it into this page, which was, I think this was, oh, I'm not going to tell you them, am I? I'm not going to tell you the challenges, I keep forgetting. This one, I really enjoyed the concept of this, and the reason why I've left this, you know, this junk emblem, whatever you want to call it, title, on there. There's a reason to kind of everything on here, and it is to do, I'm going to tell you what this one is because it's obvious, it's written there, it says Passions, May 2014 that challenge was. And yeah, so obviously I've kept this in here because one of my passions is recycling, using what I come across as my thing to create from. So that's why that's in there. This one, I loved this challenge. This was harder and also easier than what I thought it was going to be. It was both, or rather it was harder than what I was expecting it to be. I thought the challenge itself, being able to manipulate it would be easier than what it was, but actually I found it easier in how I actually liked the results of it. So I really like that page. These ones at the back, they're all from, I think these are from 2 separate challenges, but there's lots of them because for whatever reason in that challenge we made lots of them. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I think this one, this challenge, was it, I think it might have been October 2014. This one where we created lots of these pages. And there's kind of reasons for why I use the elements that I did use and stuff like that. But again, you'll have to go find that out. And then this one, oh, there is another video on YouTube for it, and that's this one, although I don't think I did the drawing part into that. But this is blotting, you know, and I love this. This was, I put put it up on YouTube as my favourite technique for 2014 because it really was. I absolutely loved this, and it's a really great place to start a journal page from because you see so much in it. I didn't want to ruin this one and actually draw onto it, but I saw fairies, I saw butterflies, and I mean that's just it's an absolutely beautiful piece of art in itself without needing anything extra on. Just playing around with oil pastel on that one. Really limited amount of paint. This is one of my earlier ones before I figured out that you kind of want, like with this one, you want ink, some wet things in it to allow it to mix and merge and create these beautiful bubbles. So I did lots of these pages because I absolutely loved it. And here's one that I drew. I pulled images out of, and I kind of like the idea of only using half the page so that I could see what it was before and after. Oil pastel again, for some reason I saw a turtle. And I think that's pretty much it, just more ink blotting paste. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that's awesome. Something satisfying about these pages when you do them, really satisfying. So that is my monthly challenge journal flip. There are lots more challenges besides these ones that I've shown you here, but they are all in different journals, so you'll see them in other flips and whatnot. But if you want to see any of these pages being created, create your own, see hundreds and thousands of people's pages as well, you know, go see inspiration. And if you're somebody who is maybe a little bit timid to share your work with the world, the monthly challenge group is a beautiful place to do it. It's a perfect place to do it. I've created that community for this very reason, for us to be a caring, sharing community where we feel comfortable and nurtured sharing our artwork with others. So if you want to go and join the monthly challenge group to either share or just to dip your toe in the water and see how other people create art, get inspiration from other people, you are more than welcome. The link is below. It's journalworkshops.ning.com/group/monthly challenge if you want it directly. Much love, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye. Mwah. So if you want to see me creating all of the artwork that is in this folder, plus a few other pieces as well, then go join the monthly challenge group on journalworkshops.ning.com, and while you're there you can swap art with other artists in the art swap group if you wish. You can also take a free class while you're there. Those that I just mentioned there are all free, or you can join one of my more advanced classes in art journaling, in intuitive journaling, in creative goal journaling, which is going to be my brand new class coming January the 1st. So there's lots on there, so go over and check it out, journalworkshops.ning.com. Happy New Year 2016, have a great one.